Hey, it sounds selfish, but I love this new computer.
Right on.
Dude, it's fast as fuck.
Down in the studio, the mics are all hot. The Southern Friday waves a radio spot. Mayhem on the mic, the man with the plan. Got his amigos with him, a rockin' radio band. First up is TJ with a guitar in his hand, slanging out the riffs across the Dixie land. Oh, the Southern Fried Crew, loud and proud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood of sound. Best radio show for miles around. And then you got Mr. Smalls on the bass so deep, holding down the rhythm while the city sleeps. Got the low end rumble that makes the floor shake. Nothing but the music, for goodness sake. Rhinos on the drums keep the beat in time. Every crash and every rhythm a perfect rhyme. A powerhouse behind the kid, making sure it's tight, keeping the energy high all through the night. And they're staying on the other guitar with a style so fine. Adding his flavor, a rock and roll sign, from blues to heavy rock. He can make it all sing, a fiery hot lick. He's the king of the string. For the Southern Fried Crew, loud and proud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood
Tell
of
me that it's not a
sound.
Walmart in Illinois.
Best radio show for miles around. Oh, the Southern Fried Crew, loud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood of sound. Best radio show for miles around. So turn up the dial, let the music play loud. The Southern Fried Boys are standing tall in the crowd. Mayhem's Amigos on the radio, yeah, rocking all night long, without a single care.
And it's Mayhem's Amigos. I'm TJ. We are live. There's Chronic Chris picking out albums, I guess. What are you looking at, dude?
We're at Walmart.
So you're in
And
the music
no,
section.
one of the things I like to do at Walmart is go through the albums and put Chris's picks all in the front row.
So don't tell me you're going to put like Purple Rain up there by Prince, right?
No, so far we got Ozzy, the Beastie Boys, Deftones.
Hey, Deftones is great.
Oh, yep, Journey, Metallica.
There you go. We are 7 weeks
And
away.
what you got against Purple Rain, man? That was a great album.
Purple Rain was a good album. I'm just saying, there's some people. Are you in Kentucky or are you in Illinois?
I'm in Kentucky.
Well, there's some people in Kentucky that might have offense to that. They think like Prince was gay or something.
Well, no, there's actually the Little Kentucky Music Museum here. There is kind of a tribute to Prince.
Now, me
Because some
personally, I think
local-
Prince got more ass than anybody else out there.
Oh, that dude got more ass than a public toilet seat.
I'm thinking so. I mean, Prince was like, Prince would walk in there and go, "Hey, you want some pussy?"
All right, Chris's picks at Walmart this week. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, Guardians of the Galaxy, Metallica, Journey, Deftones, Beastie Boys, and Ozzy.
Which Metallica?
Ride the Lightning.
That's right. Okay, Ride the Lightning I could get along with.
Well, any of the first four.
You go much past the Black Album, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Justice for All, and
Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets. Yeah.
There were songs on the Black Album I liked. I mean, but I really feel like that was where Metallica started to sell out.
Yeah. Well, and like, my wife says, well, you always say they sold out. And I'm like, well, they kind of did. They alienated their initial fan base for a softer, more commercial sound to collect a whole new fan base.
Well, it's not even so much that. Like they said, we will never do music videos. We will never do. And there was a list of shit that they would never do. But by the time Load got there, they were doing all of it.
Dude, look at that album cover and tell me they didn't go gay.
What, Load?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went gay.
I mean, it almost looked like they were trying to recreate some Motley Crue Poison looking stuff with short hair.
No, cannot be done.
Yeah,
no.
no.
So we got Mark the Junk Man right now on Southern Fried doing his thing, hauling used dildos around. But at least he likes Chevy, so I got to give him that. Oh man, no, we've had so much fun, and now we are into the season. The new belt is commissioned. It's going to be on the way soon. I hope to have it paid for and on the way next week for Smoker Mania Round 2.
You might as well just hand me that belt right now.
All right. So let me kind of break this down for you. Like this year's match was already set last year before the final match happened. Okay. So I've got Rhino versus Steve. Steve is trying to retain.
All right, hold on. I'm about to make a really, really big mistake here.
You're going by food while you're high. What the fuck are you watching? That looks like a deli.
Say hi to the wifey.
Hi, wifey.
TJ. There's that.
Why are you on like the robo scooter?
What?
Why are you on like that robo scooter?
Doctor's orders.
See, I thought you were walking enough by now that you could walk through Walmart.
I can walk, but not like long distances. And
okay.
Actually today it like really, really hurts and feels really, really swollen. So I've already had enough issues this morning. I ain't trying to chance it this afternoon.
So you would probably be mad at what I did today.
What'd you do today?
Twisted the wick.
Twisted the wick.
I had to go for a ride.
You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not jealous at all.
Really?
Well, here's what it is. The other day, I went to go for a ride, and I made it around the block, and it started dying out on me.
Ooh.
And by the time I got home, I had no power whatsoever. So I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of fucking with it. I'm tired of dealing with it. Monday, it is getting picked up by a professional, going into the shop, and everything is just getting redone and done right because I am done dealing with it.
Damn, that bad, huh?
Dude, I was about half tempted just to take a fucking hammer to my Harley.
No! Send it to me before you do that shit.
No. I went inside, sat down, did a couple of fucking dabs, and then went and talked to a guy, and he's gonna pick it up Monday afternoon.
Okay, so kind of getting back to Smoker Mania and where I was at. We all discussed it, and I did some thinking about it on my own because I'm the commissioner, right? I created it. It's
Okay, Vince.
it's my baby, and I'm like, all right, so I've got to do
Can I
this.
call you Mr. Commish?
I guess. Just
All
call me
right.
the military kid.
When I show up, I'm gonna be wearing a flannel shirt, looking like Grizzly Adams.
just call me the heartbreak kid.
Shit.
All right, so no, I sat back and I really thought about this, and I listened to a lot of different suggestions. This year's set. There's nothing I can do about this year. We have it set. We're going to run with it, okay? And we've been promoting it for over a year. Now, the Vegas odds right now are still on Steve retaining his title, although it's by a slim margin. Rhino has guaranteed that he will need help out of the house. So I cannot wait. I'm actually preempting my show on Southern Fried for this event on April 20th.
Well, I already done said if Steve thinks he's gonna retain his belt, he better start training.
But here's where we get interesting, okay? So after this year's Smoker Mania, which is April 20th, live at 6 p.m. on Southern Fried Radio and on Mayhem's Amigos different platforms, okay? After this year's event is completed, Southern Fried Radio has issued you and Asgard a challenge. All right.
Hold on. Honey, look. 23.
Oh, I thought you said vagina.
Okay, hit me.
All right. So
Because now we're going to look at Legos.
we get through this year's championship match. The winner will remain exempt. Okay. But there are people on Southern Fried that are already scrambling to try to get the next shot. You have already said in multiple different videos, you got this. Southern Fried Radio came up with a great idea. And I'm like, I cannot back this down, but I got to pitch it at Chris. Chronic Chris and the three best with Chronic Chris from Asgard Radio versus the four best contenders from Southern Fried Radio in a tournament bracket for the number one contender for the title.
All right. Well, tell Adam to clip that out of the show. Send me the copy of that little clip, and me and Jim will talk about it.
I think that'd be great. And I think it would be great not only for building up Smoker Mania and making it something that's going to be really cool, which you and I talked about, and we agree it would be there. But I also think it would be great for both stations because it builds them up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now on Southern Fried, and I will send you the link, I promise. I want you to listen to some of what we're doing over there because it's a lot.
Oh, I have listened to it.
Have you listened to my show at all?
I don't remember what the fuck I listened to.
So I am on Monday night and Thursday nights at 6 p.m.
I think it was like all of you guys together is what I listen to.
You might have caught the buzz, and the buzz is a lot of
Huh?
fun. You might have caught the buzz on Saturday night.
I think that's what it was.
Okay, the buzz is a lot of fun, but I am on Monday and Thursday nights from 6 p.m. Thursday I only go till 8:30 because I'm setting up to do Amigos After Dark. But Mondays I'm 6 to 9. Okay.
Oh. So you try to compete with my Throwback Thursday.
Not really. No, I'm just playing around having fun.
I'm fucking with you, you know that.
I mean, I know you got your dedicated fan base. I've got my dedicated fan base. Hey, I'm happy with that.
And what I gotta say is, our listeners, Asgard Radio, our listeners, they're fucking awesome. I can go into the Centova. I don't get to see exactly where they're at, but I know what country they're from and how many people are actually tuned in on platforms. And I'll straight up tell them, hey, hit me up on social media.
Dude, I'm telling
And
you.
a lot of them do, and I love it.
I love the way we're set up with Southern Fried because we have the 7 party cams, we have the live interactive chat room. You've got the video feed from whoever's casting at the time. It is a lot of fun. It's a whole different level of broadcasting that I did not realize really existed. And I'm not tied into like this or that different like casting software. All right, I have to use OBS. What's up, Dar?
But do we need this?
Huh?
Do we need this?
What is that? What you got there? Let me zoom in on you. Alerter, basic, high perform. We might need that for a challenge. But what I love about Southern Fried,
the flare gun.
It's a flare gun. Chris is shopping, Dar. I'm sitting at home.
I'm shopping. I'm just fucking around at Walmart while my wife is shopping.
There's certain people from the old show I'd love to shoot with that flare gun.
Oh, I think I got a few people I would too.
So, like I said, so that's the chat. What do you think of the challenge? It's a good chance to build up both stations. I love your Throwback Thursday. I will actually sneak in and listen to some of what you're playing while I'm doing my show.
Well, like I said, it's something I don't discuss or say yes to anything without mulling it over with Jim first.
Right.
And but all I gotta say,
how about a tentative?
All I gotta say is to the Southern Fried people, if you think you want to throw down with me.
Oh, I got you.
Hold on, let me get past the kids.
Yeah, that might be an idea.
If you want to throw down with me, I smoked 2 joints, did 3 dabs, and hit the pen 4 times, and then came to Walmart.
This sounds like Hippers before he gets out of bed.
And now we're just. Oh yeah, that was before. Well, that was before I got out of bed this morning. But then we just kind of kept it going. Now, if anybody wants to donate to Chronic Chris.
Oh, look at that DeLorean.
Dude, yeah, look at that DeLorean.
Oh, hell no. Oh. Good God, no. I'll donate to TJ and get that. But I want the Lego Enterprise. Because I'm a big
that's even more than the DeLorean.
I don't care. But it's got to be Kirk's Enterprise.
That one gets up into like the $1,100 range.
Here, hang on. Because I have a new girlfriend, so yeah, which I've got to fill you
in on. And it's funny because a couple years said, no, I'm broke. And I looked at him, I said, don't give me that fucking broke shit. You've been saying that for years, and I'm an adult now. I know how much my Legos cost.
Well, here, I have a new girlfriend now, so let me appeal to her if she's
Oh
listening.
shit, I feel sorry for her. If she's listening, if she's tuned in, run, bitch, run.
No, she's pretty much got me wrapped around her finger. But honey, I would really love Captain Kirk's Enterprise and Legos. So if you got like $1,400 laying around, yeah, you can make me very happy.
Or you can just get them the fucking Temu version.
And your message will be
the
received.
Yeah, you can go to Lego and get the $1,200 version, or you can get the Temu version for like $250.
No, I don't want the Temu version.
It's not the Starship Enterprise; it's just the Starship.
Right. That'd be like the USS New Jersey.
And they're totally building this city on rock and roll.
Good old Jefferson Starship. I played some Jefferson Starship the other day.
Well, by then they were just Starship.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. I played some Airplane actually, Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they went from Jefferson Airplane to Airplane, back to Jefferson Airplane to Jefferson Starship to Starship.
Right. But I mean, I played Jefferson Airplane. I went way back, like first iteration. And I'm like, man, this was good music back in the day. And people don't realize how much we lost.
Well, and if you listen to some of their stuff before Gray Slick,
right?
I mean, they were always just a great band. And then when Gray Slick came in, it
took off.
Took everything to the next level.
Well, that's kind of like Fleetwood Mac. Like Fleetwood Mac was always a great band. But when they added Stevie Nicks and they added Lindsey Buckingham, that was your staple that became what everybody.
No. Because me and my wife, we watched a whole thing on Fleetwood Mac the other night, and they went through many, many different lineup changes, and they wanted Lindsey Buckingham, and he was dating Stevie Nicks, and he's like, "Well, I won't do it without Stevie Nicks."
Exactly.
And that's how they both got into that.
And then
there was the whole.
He was actually the better addition.
Oh, yeah, why are you getting cereal? Get out of here.
Okay,
no, it's TJ still.
Hey, why don't you expand on that while I pee and pour myself another drink? Expand on the whole Fleetwood Mac.
He's going to pee.
The Fleetwood Mac history. Please expand on that while I pee.
Hold on. Let her say hi real quick.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I was going to pee, but I see you, and you're better looking than your husband.
You know what? You're like the third person to say that this week. That's so weird.
That's because all of us are extremely honest.
That's because she's got boobs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. She's got a better butt than you do, too.
More than that.
Even my wife will tell you she does not have a better butt than me.
Oh, God, no.
Well, that's a biased opinion.
No, not at all.
I love your wife.
We're just farting around.
Even though there's times that she hates me, I have always absolutely loved your wife, and I still think the world of her. I don't know how you broke the bank and got that woman, because she honestly should have dumped you fucking years ago and ran.
Yeah. You ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
I watch The Big Bang Theory all the time now.
I persistently wore her down.
All right, Leonard.
Ain't that it, honey? He said, I don't know how you landed her or whatever. I said, you ever watch The Big Bang Theory? I persistently, wore her down.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I it took me a year. I was relentless for a year, and then she finally went out with me because it was a thing where I went to ride a mechanical bull.
So she is your penny.
Yeah, tell him you asked me out for a whole year. like, here, let me see him.
So she is your penny.
Let me see him. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he asked me out. He asked me out for a whole year, and I was like, no, I don't think so. He asked me like, hey, you want to go meet Ozzy with me? I'm like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't really. You know, he's 10 years younger than me, so he's in his 20s. I was almost 40. I was like, I don't want to hang out with all your friends, you know,
So we got to
doing
figure
what you
out.
do.
So
But
you
I
are.
did.
Yeah,
And
we've
she
all
found
watched
out
The
all
Big
my
Bang
friends were
Theory.
her
So
age.
you
Yeah,
are his penny.
I am his penny. Yes, I am.
All right.
Because then she found out that all my friends were actually her age.
Yeah, for real, they were. Too.
Well, I finally have another girlfriend.
Oh, I went away from her now.
Oh, she wore me down. Oh,
How's it going, Mike? How's it going? All right, just farting around.
all right. So,
Hey,
real
you
quick,
still on
again,
the
I'm
green
gonna
thing?
pee.
I'm watching the weather, and it's supposed to rain.
Is it gonna rain purple?
Yeah. All right,
God, I wish Steve would log in.
all right, sounds good.
All right. So, Chris, real quick, go over
Right,
the.
yeah. Don't want it all blown right back up, but all right, I'll text you, bud.
All right. So, Chris, go over the Fleetwood Mac history real quick. I really have to pee, or I'm gonna piss my pants.
All right, so Mick Fleetwood started the band, and they actually started out as a blues band, and they were playing blues for years. And Mick Fleetwood, master.
But we're over 70.
Okay. But Mick Fleetwood was just a master behind the drum kit, and he went through several lineup changes. And then in the late '60s, he discovered Lindsey Buckingham, an amazing guitarist, and wanted him in the band and said, come on, join us. And then finally, Lindsey Buckingham said, I will join your band, but I'm not doing it without my girlfriend. And they had already had a whole Buckingham Nicks thing, released a couple of albums. So they ended up joining and doing the Fleetwood Mac thing, and the rest was kind of history. They went through all their turmoil and whatnot into the '70s, and but James Vanderbeek.
The other one died too. The one guy from
Dawson's.
Grey's Anatomy. That stuff.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
But the other one's Grey's Anatomy.
But yeah, and
Okay,
yeah, this is a checkout. Okay, you'll have to wait just a few minutes. Yes, that's a checkout. Go. But yeah, Rumors, and a lot of people agree, is one of the greatest albums ever written. And if you sit down and listen to the album, you really hear just the anger and frustration between all of them and their little
Are you
love
up to the
triangle.
Rumors album?
Yeah, there's
Yep.
the best
Oh, the Rumors, and you know what?
on Apple TV now. That's
So, and
my
there's
personal opinion, though, is once they got there, and you dealt with all of that, right? But it was the best album they produced.
It was one of the best albums of all time.
Absolutely. I would definitely rank it in the top 10.
And Apple Original Films is producing a new untitled and fully authorized Fleetwood Mac documentary directed by Frank Marshall. It's going to have interviews with Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, along with archive interviews of Christy McVie. And yeah, they were together for over 50 years.
Oh, yeah, many years. And all right, so Christy McVie passed, right?
Yes.
Which was a sad loss.
Yes, unfortunately, we lost her to cancer.
And then you turn around, and the band got so sick and tired of Lindsey Buckingham and his bullshit They're like, get the fuck out.
Well, see, and that was the problem, and it happens with a lot of musicians. They get a little bit of notoriety, and all of a sudden,
It blows up. It flames their head.
yeah, it gets to their head, and they start getting arrogant and like, I'm better than you, and who do you think you are, and blah blah blah. Like, dude, you ain't no better than the guy working a 9 to 5er.
And that's what a lot of people forget. Like now, Willie never forgot that.
No, Willie has been humble since day one.
Absolutely. And I think the world of Willie and well, not only
same here, and
he's a fellow Texan, but
well, and he's got a whole list of people he don't like.
yes, he does.
And on that list is Kid Rock, which I thought was weird because I saw Willie with Kid Rock.
Yeah.
But he says he won't get into the studio with him just because of the way he is. He's going into the studio and crank everything up and rip it loud. And Willie's like, let the song breathe, let it relax. Not everything has to be cranked to 11.
Willie wants it toned back because he wants to see what he is or is not missing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wants that subtlety, right? And if he can find it, then he's going to fix it. And if you want a great example, look at him and Merle together doing Poncho and Lefty.
Oh, yeah.
Which is today one of my favorite songs.
Well, and I'm glad that I've been able to see it was Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Ben and Noah Haggard got up and did all the old Merle tunes.
Okay.
That was just a kick-ass show. And then at the end, Willie got up with Ben and Noah and Chris Christopherson, and they did a rendition of the Highwaymen.
Right.
And you missed out because that was at Three Sisters Park.
Johnny Cash. There's another one we lost too early.
No. Johnny Cash lived a long, great, wonderful, amazing life and died happy, comfortable, an old man at home in his bed.
We've lost Chris Christopherson, right?
I think so in the last couple of years, yeah.
In the last couple of years, he's passed. We have lost Johnny. We lost Waylon many years ago.
Oh, yeah. Willie's the only one of the Highwaymen left.
He's it. That's it. Oh, Junkman's in Southern Fried tried to talk me into delivering used dildos for him.
From what I heard, they didn't try. They succeeded.
No, he wants me to load him up into a truck and deliver him nationwide. I'm like, no.
Why not? What you scared of?
He ain't paying me enough. It's all about the Benjamins.
But, all right, folks. I got my wife here at Walmart, and we're going to check out now, so I will talk at y'all later on.
All right. Well, tell your wife I love her. Go ahead and kick that around with Jim. We will figure it out from there. But I
sounds
think
good, brother.
this would be something great for both stations, and I'd love to do it.
All right. Sounds good, man. I'll talk to y'all.
Bracket. Oh, my God. I swear, I think if Chris and everybody else load up and they're ready to go, this could be highly entertaining. It could be a lot of fun. I don't know what they're going to say, and I don't care. I will freely tell everybody that Southern Fried is a great fit for me. I love what I do there. I'm having a ball. Asgard was not, because with Asgard, they really wanted me to focus on music that, in all honesty, I don't listen to. It's not like my breathing, like this is what I listen to. No. I'm a little more laid back, and Southern Fried is too. And that's where I really benefited, because I love what I'm doing with Southern Fried, and I love being on that station. I have a ball. Now, obviously, Amigos is my first love. We are coming up on 10 years. 10 years of the Mayhem podcast, in one iteration or the other. I cannot give that away. We've had a lot of things that have worked great for us, and I cannot give that away. I've had a ball with it. So, with that being said, I look forward to another 10 years if we go that far. And seeing where it goes and how and why. We've had a ball with it. I hope that it goes another 10 years. So, while we're waiting on some others to climb in, I'm going to play a couple of songs here that are Southern Fried originals that you guys might get a kick out of. And we're going to start with Peeing in Stain, or Steve's Butt.
Ain't so cool. But sometimes it makes me drool. Being in Stains, but ain't so cool. So please tell me, Stain, why my dinky feels so blue. So everyone in the Southern Fried Radio, like Rhino, wanna be in Stains, but DJ wanna be in Stains, but Hostile wants to be in his butt. C-Bass wants to be in his butt. Oh, why, seem everyone wants to just be in his butt of his too. Shall I go wrong? Fill up the tank, drag C-Bass from his dormitory, flee the state like we're robbing a bank for a weird and sexual shopping spree. He looks at us funny when we say that we're going to see to Mark the Junk Man. He carries good vibrations in foreign and domestic variation for men, women, and all their relations. He said these things will come in handy for the kids in Mr. Small's tech training. He didn't believe us until we pulled into the driveway. Can we leave? He said after the sale, because I've seen too many sex toys today. We ate lunch and then got on the trail back to school so we don't have to pay. But it's a day we still look back on fondly to this very day. To Mark the Junk Man, he carries good vibrations in foreign and domestic variations for men, women, and all their relations. He said these things will come in handy for the kids in Mr. Small's tech training. He didn't believe us until we pulled into the driveway. To Mark the Junk Man, He carries good vibrations in foreign and domestic variations for men, women, and all their relations. He said these things will come in handy for the kids in Mr. Small's tech training. He didn't believe us until we pulled into the driveway to Mark the Junkman. He carries good vibrations in foreign and domestic variations for men, women, and all their relations. He said these things will come in handy for the kids in Mr. Small's tech training. He didn't believe us until we pulled into the driveway. For men, women, and all their relations. For men, women, and all their relations. Damn. For men, women, and all their relations. For men, women, and all their relations.
Yeah, so there you go. A little bit of Mark the Junk Man, and of course, peeing in Stain's butt. Which is probably one of my favorite songs that has been created. So there, yeah. I'm guessing, Corey, is this you? I'm guessing this is you. Waylon passed in 0102, Cash passed in 03. Chris Christopherson the last year or two. And yeah, when Cash passed, he lived in Tennessee. All right. Thank you, Corey. I'm glad it was you. I want to make sure I had the right name with the tag, because this drives me nuts. Like, YouTube changed their whole thing. And now they're putting up the @ and, the @ name rather than your name. And it drives me insane. Because I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? I think there's another one in there that I thought was Corey, and it's actually Jeff. And Jeff was talking a lot of shit, which Jeff does. I like Jeff. But yeah, YouTube changed their whole shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. It's very annoying. I'm waiting on either Smalls or Rhino to log in and start, diving into this, because I think we might have the #1 contender tournament for this year, for year 3 Smoker Mania, which would be great. And it'd be great for me because I've been building this now for 2 years. So if we can get the #1 contender, that's awesome. I look forward to that, right? Now, Steve will obviously, if he loses, try to get back into that. But he's going to have some stiff competition. But if he wins, then, Rhino is going to be automatically enrolled to try to get that second shot. So if Steve wins, then it's going to be Rhino going back into that tournament. But Rhino has almost guaranteed victory for Smoker Mania this year. Like, I am going to, he's like, oh, Cody Rhodes and shit. I'm going to finish my Tokerweight story. Well, are you really? Because you never know. Maybe the kid will come in on behalf of Steve and smash Rhino's chillum. Then Rhino can't continue, and then Rhino loses, Oh! Bear with me. I'm sending a message into the Southern Fried chat. I'm like, The link's in the chat, and I'm alone. Doing the show by myself. But Chris, if you're listening, Rhino says very pointedly, put your big boy panties on and get ready because you're going to have a ride. But I'm liking the idea of you've got 4 from Asgard, 4 from Southern Fried. Let's see who smokes the most weed, right? I do not know if I can, in good conscience, include Bubba. I personally like Bubba. I like who he is. I've had great conversations with the guy. I personally like him. I do not know if I can, in good conscience, include him in something that I created to compete. Because I feel like he would not be competing for Southern Fried or Asgard. I think he'd be competing for what he could take away from me and what I've done and how hard I've worked at this. So if he comes up as a contender, that's fine. But I really have to rethink that a little bit before including him. And hey, there's Adam.
Told you I'd try and hurry.
Well, no, you did great. I'm actually talking about I'm waiting. I have a tentative yes from Chris
Okay.
for the number 1 contenders bracket for next year's Smoker Mania. And I was kind of discussing that. But I've said, I have to think about this a little bit because I don't know who Southern Fried's going to cough up either.
Yeah. Well, isn't that going to be determined by who's the champ of this year's Smoker Mania? Because if Rhino wins, he can't be part of the bracket. And if Steve wins,
that's
he
exactly
can't
the
be.
point. Yes, but what I was saying is where I'm tossed. Oh wow! Yeah, Corey's like, I know some dudes that give Chris and Rhino a run for their money, and I'm all good for that,
Yeah.
And I'd be all about it. But what I was getting at is like, if one of them wants to bring up like Boobas,
Okay.
dude, I really got to think about that. Okay. I really do. And it's like, okay. I don't know if I can let Bubba be a part. What's up, Rhino?
Hey, Rhino.
I don't know if Bubba would be a good competitor in that bracket.
Yeah.
Because he slurps a lot. But it's not even that. It's like he has got, and I like Bubba. I think the world of Bubba. I like Bubba. But he hates me. And I've never done anything to the guy, but he absolutely hates me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's definitely not a big fan of yours.
No, he is not. I'm in the process of putting a new belt together, so I can making sure I'm getting everything finalized on it, right?
Right.
Because I have a feeling that this year's winner is going to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan. So I'm making it red. Strap is red.
Okay.
It's already trying to get me to put on the. Okay, here we go. Choose your ribbon. Yeah, red. Choose your strap. Red. Line one.
He's going red for one reason, you know, who the winner is going to be.
Well, I don't know. That depends on if the refs are getting paid off.
It won't have to worry about the refs getting paid off because Stain will be drooling all over himself and.
Ask your dad.
Acted all. Are you talking to me?
So.
All right. It's making me do it a little different than last year.
Huh. So have we confirmed Chris being here tonight?
Well, he was already here and left.
Oh, of course.
All right, so there's that. So now I need to get the side plates.
Well, those are the fun ones because you have
Oh, yeah, because I got to dig through everything, right?
Right. Well, between that and one of the parts can't be called until after the event because it's based on who wins.
Well, I mean, I could get the year 2 if I could find it.
Yeah.
He might as well just put my name on it. Just might as well. Save the trouble, save the time. Save the time, same, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stain might get me.
All right, there's that.
So you think it's going to be very clear cut, Rhino, about who's going to win this year?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 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 Stain will be ended up. He's going to end up having to be wheeled out in a wheelchair, if not 911 be called to lift him up out of his chair. Yeah.
Really?
It's going to be a slobber knocker.
Wow, let's dig out some Jim Ross shit here.
No kidding. Say, Steve, is Steve going to have some strapping young firefighters there to lift him up off the floor?
Oh my God.
He better hope they're the young ones and not these old motherfuckers.
Oh. See, because everybody I think is going to win. I always try to customize it.
Yeah.
You know, for them. Click here to confirm your design is correct. Yes. Add to cart.
Well, I mean, you have Steve's old one from last year.
Yes.
Rhino, did you?
So much.
It's like, Rhino, did you give TJ any type of mock-up for your plate if you win?
Oh yeah, I told him it's got to look neat, nice, and neat, and we need to have the main plate needs to be Mayhem Amigos Smoker Mania across it, and yeah, all nice and neat, cool
Well, I'm
looking.
trying to bring up the belt so I can look at it.
Okay.
Because if it's not, oh yeah, there it is. Hey, you motherfucker! I put all that in there. You bastards! Oh wait, here we go. Now it's loading up. Oh, okay.
Let's see it.
No, the strap color is that. Bastards. No, they fucked it all up. I got to redo all of it again. Oh God, I'm gonna be fucking with this again to make sure they got it right.
Yeah, maybe not on the show, TJ.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So, I mean, we do have other important things to discuss, which I thought Stain would be a part of tonight, but he's not.
Yeah.
Corey says, I feel that Steve and Bubba are at a disadvantage in the smoke off because the situation they're in can only smoke vape.
It's their problem.
How about a cognitive test to see how messed up they are? I know a spelling bee or a math question, but yet a verbal test they have to read.
Hey. See how far off their game they are?
Well, I mean, that's kind of unfair to Steve because let's think about it. This is a guy who yells at me for big words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's been known for his vast vocabulary of murlur.
Yeah. So if I say big words, he's gonna be like, "Oh, yes, big words, motherfucker." He hates my vocabulary. He hates that I know the definition of the word vocabulary. He consistently tries to avoid broadcasting with me.
He just seems to be offended by words that are longer than 2 syllables. He seems to be offended by the word syllables.
So we had a great conversation start, Rhino. And I'm glad you're here because you might, you've been married since, Jesus was a corporal.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to add a little bit to this conversation. I'm going to let Adam start it, but to kind of fill you in, our conversation was this.
Okay. So
when it comes to sex in a relationship, a round is conducted in what time frame? Now, I said if you are not living together, you're living over a certain amount of distance, that a round is considered the time you're together because you're not going to have other time to make up for it. Now, Adam's like, no, a round is in a day.
Yeah, you have a round in a day, so that way when you're like, hey, you ready for round 2? Your partner knows what you mean, and, it just it accumulates per day. That's my argument. It's like it should be per day, but I can see TJ's reasoning as to per visit, like per block of physical time together.
So, like, as we've discussed, my old lady's in Chicago. So if she's down here and I say, hey, are you ready for round like 19? That could be over the 4 days that she's here before I got to back.
You see, to me, round 19 seems nigh on impossible. The most rounds I've fit in a day has been 10, and I was practically living in bed.
You do not know my old lady, and she would shoot me up with liquid Viagra and make sure that I'm stuck in bed anyway. So, Rhino, I'd love to hear your side of this while I pee.
Yep. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but like if your old lady said, "Hey, like referenced rounds and something. For you, is that per day? Or is that
Well,
like
yeah, per day.
or-
It's like
Yeah.
right now. Like,
yeah.
yeah. We just got done. You want to go again?
It's kind of my thought. But TJ's trying to get away with the per visit. So like
That's
per
because he
weekend.
doesn't get it doesn't that's because he doesn't get a chance to get it every day.
Yeah.
Unless old Rosie
Yeah.
allows him.
Yeah. You know. He has to get a few rounds in with Rosie first and then warm
Yeah.
himself up. But yeah, I kind of figured that if you were on the show, you would probably see my point of view on this.
Well, yeah.
But
Of
I can
course.
see to TJ why it means that to him. Because it's all he's got, man. It's all he's got.
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Yep. I don't know. Listeners, what do you guys think? Should it be per day or should it be per block of time, like per visit or per vacation or whatever?
Well, Corey's always got an opinion. He's in the chat room, so I'm sure there's going to be something said there.
Yeah. I'd
He's
love to
ready
hear
tell
what
me I'm wrong because that's Corey's favorite thing to do.
I'd love to hear Corey's thoughts on this.
You know, anybody from the old show, I know you're listening, fuckers, so you can say something too. But yeah, I still think it's kind of like, now if she was living here, I'd be like, all right, the per day clause lands. You know, you got to go with that. She's not here, so I've got to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months without any sex.
Okay, but that just
Well,
means you should have a higher round count per day.
But I should have a higher round count per visit too.
Well, accumulatively, yes. But it should still only count per day.
In her leggings before she goes to work out, and I'm like, I would tear those off with my fucking teeth.
Okay, well, that's just a typical thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she sent me a picture today. She was at Walmart in downtown Chicago.
Okay.
And she's like, I hate shopping. And it's bras.
Okay.
I look at that and I go, I would throw those on the floor and then tell you how they look. And she's like, what the fuck? Why? And I said, that's where they're going to wind up anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so Corey sees both ways. If you live, yeah. So if you live with a person per day, if they come and visit per trip, but
tomato. All right, so Corey's actually agreeing with me.
he's agreeing to both. He's not choosing a side. He's choosing both sides.
I said if she lives with you, then it's a per day count.
Yeah.
But if she don't live with you, then it's the visit. So he's agreeing with me. Thank you, Corey. I knew you were intelligent.
It's like he agrees with you and me together.
Mhm.
You adapted your statement to
No,
encompass
I'm not
everything.
it all. We had this conversation the other day.
Yeah, and it didn't include you saying if someone
Yes,
lives
it
with
did.
you, that's part of it. You're just, well, my count is per visit. And I can see
Yes,
why.
it did. I said if she lived with me, then it would be per day. But she
Yes.
don't live with me.
Mhm.
So it's per visit. How dare you? Thank you, Corey.
Yep.
Thank you for using my girlfriend's nickname for me. No problem, asshole. How dare you change my words?
But
That's
no,
like
Even
That's
I said,
like saying that a good friend of mine gives handies for omnibuses.
I heard it. I heard he did.
I have heard similar rumors going
I've heard
around.
rumors to the
I've
effect.
seen pictures. Him
Oh!
outside of a comic book store holding a sign. We'll give handies for comics.
I think that was photoshopped. I do not believe that friend of mine would do that often.
Often, yeah. Occasionally, maybe pepper it in on a weekend or something.
Oh, good Lord. Of course, when he gets his hands on this and hears it, he's going to be like, what the fuck, TJ? Really? Often?
No, you said not often. So just occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, like, if his allowance is cut off,
Yeah. You know.
then he might have to, give to the will of, all right, fine. Now, have you guys noticed over the last couple of years, we have had an influx of these different platforms that are doing like short story miniseries. And you'll see the advertisement for it on like Facebook and shit like that.
Yeah.
Every once in a while they get one that's actually like, wow, I want to know where that goes. Subscribe to our platform and find out. Fuck you and your subscription. Just show me.
Yeah.
I pay enough subscriptions. After all, I get Landman. But, they get some interesting concepts. And I'm like, what if they were not just doing this to try to make a buck? What if they actually developed it?
Like take it, like adapt it into like a film?
Adapt it into like a film or like an actual series.
Okay.
So, like, the one that's been going around a lot on Facebook lately is, she's the mafia boss and she fell for the dude that saved her ass.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. That actually has a great premise to be a show. But they just adapted it, made it this little short story mini series that was, you're done with it in an hour and a half, and you're like, what the fuck?
Now, do you think there's a chance that they're just kind of test driving it to see what it might be? See how many people actually watch?
I really think it's getting to the point like everybody's just lazy and they try to make a buck off of shit. I mean, a great example is I have a friend in Pennsylvania who is assisting in developing AI to drive semis.
Okay.
And she said it's actually showing promise. They're looking at like the next 5 years, they're going to roll it out.
Okay.
And if it's showing that kind of promise, I'm out of a job.
I'd hate to see the price of some of those semis that has AI built in.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like they're talking about rolling that out, that it's going to take the place of truck drivers. I have my reservations as a truck driver, but if I can run 5 trucks from home, I'm in.
As long as that increases your revenue by 5 times.
My pay.
Yeah.
Like you have to have your CDL, you have to know what you're doing, and you can run 5 from home.
I see. I don't know that they're going to do that.
And
I don't think they're going to include CDL training. They'll include maybe an AI CDL training.
Well, then that means that hippers will be able to run trucks while he's stoned.
Yep. But I think if you're on the road, you need that human touch upon occasion. Because there's some situations that you have to make a snap decision.
I don't disagree at all. I really don't. But what I'm seeing is they are really leaning into this, and it's showing promise in testing. They already have them running routes in Texas, already have them running routes in Arizona, already have them running routes in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And it's proving good.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm mixed on this because it's going to eliminate my career.
Well, that part depends because your career is dealing with like hazardous materials and the hauling of that.
They're
So the
running
loading and-
hazmat with it. That's the thing.
I
And
don't know.
Corey is a CDL driver here in our chat room. He knows what I'm talking about. This really does weigh on me because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing where it's going, and they're aiming that direction now,
Okay.
and it's showing promise in testing. And they're running hazmat, they're running liquids, they're running everything. I'm nervous.
Yeah, well, it's because eventually a guy who's been trained and certified in AI could take your position,
Exactly.
which my personal opinion is kind of ridiculous. But, you know.
Well, it's more than that. Like, they're talking AI could take my job.
Yeah.
I'm not only looking at it from my personal standpoint of I don't want to lose my job, but there's a bigger picture here. How many people do I know, and do you know, and does Rhino know, and does Corey know, and all these people that are CDL drivers? And they're talking about they could get this incorporated in 5 to 10 years and take those jobs. You're killing an entire section of the job market.
Yeah.
And killing it for technology.
Yeah, I thought AI was supposed to take care of our menial tasks, not like major like trade value like type of jobs, you know.
Right. But I sit here and I listen to it and I'm like, and she even said it. She's like, 5 years is their target. 5 years from Wednesday is their target to have this rolled out.
Is it going to be one of those things like we saw the no driver driving by like Tesla?
Oh God. All right, so let me tell you about that cab service. I don't like that thing at all. It's tried to hit me 4 different times while I'm delivering a dumpster.
Well, it's because it has a kinship with dumpsters being hot garbage.
Well, yeah, I can't argue that. But I mean, like, I had one of them come around the corner and actually almost hit me. I had to dive, like, do the tuck and roll out of the way of that car because it almost ran me over.
Now, okay, just that situation right there. Do you think AI in your cab could have avoided that?
Yes,
You believe so?
it should have.
Well, yeah, but the auto drive Tesla should have dodged you knowing you were there.
So, I mean, what are they programming? What are they programming it with? We saw this back in the early 80s. Who watched Knight Rider? Car was programmed for self-preservation. Kit was to protect human life. What the fuck? Protect human life, fuckers.
It's like, I'll just go on record as saying the auto drive for Tesla also sees trains as a convoy of semis down a railroad track.
Yeah. But I'm saying, it's like every one of us watched Knight Rider.
Yep.
Knight Rider told us what to do. Every one of us has watched Terminator. Who is ready for Skynet? Am I crazy? Probably, which is why I study psychology.
Yep. That way you can see truly how fucked up you are. Without paying
a degree and go, yeah, you need to commit me after this.
Yeah. Well, then you could figure out how fucked up you are for free.
Then again, I might be making a poop snowman in the room.
Yeah.
Kind of like Marvin did. There's somebody I miss every day. God, I miss Marvin. But yeah, it's just like they're trying to push a lot of jobs out.
Yeah.
In favor of AI. And and Adam, you'll remember this. You listened long before you were part of the show.
Yeah.
I was saying even back in 17, 18, 20, I don't like it. And my point was just looking at fast food joints and Walmart, where that was going.
Yeah.
Like, no, this self-check shit is bullshit. We're losing people working.
Yeah.
But as corporate taxes go up, they figure out how to automate more.
Yeah.
And I said it back then, and now here we are. We are on the breaking edge of the CDL being eliminated in favor of AI.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you guys think about that?
I think I'd feel more comfortable if it was just like an AI assisted, not an AI all encompassing in the cab. Like if it, I don't know, maybe it did things like when you're on a long straight road, you can kind of, if you need to step to the back, if you're in a sleeper or something, it can take it straight for a little bit, like cruise control, just with motion detection around the cab. Things like that, or maybe have AI do your logging. Something like that. Act more as a second person in the cab instead of the main person in the cab.
Right. But where they're going with this, and what I'm hearing is the promise, is AI is doing the driving even in metro areas.
Yeah, no.
Their primary test platform has been Pittsburgh.
Really?
And they're doing well in Pittsburgh.
Like even during the winter weather?
Yes.
Oh, holy shit.
And I'm going, what? No. Yeah. But yeah, AI, this particular company she works for, has taken over their trucks, mainly in Pittsburgh. They've got routes here in Texas. They got routes in Arizona. But the Pittsburgh metro area, these AI trucks are running.
Okay.
Delivering, picking up, doing what they need to do, and starting to show the promise to make the CDL driver obsolete.
So you said they're looking at 5 years I'm willing to bet Walmart buys it in 6
But probably.
to save money somewhere.
Oh my God! Did Grizzly take his clothes off again?
I'm glad I can't see that.
Oh, there's a picture.
Yeah, no.
Rhino could send me the picture, and I would be happy to share the picture with you so
No.
you can see it.
Nope. I will close this down.
I think that you are missing something seeing that picture of Grizzly broadcasting with no clothes.
Nope, absolutely not. I will walk my happy ass back to the green room. Absolutely, positively not.
I forgot you got admin privileges so much.
Not that I would shut the show itself down. I'd shut myself out of the show.
Oh God. No, all right. So there is a picture of Grizzly. All right.
Okay.
That he passed out.
Okay.
Now he swears he was wearing clothes.
Okay.
But the microphone is in a very strategic position like this.
He had clothes on.
There.
Yeah, I'm not taking the chance, dude.
That was that picture. The other one he didn't. But you see how the microphone's got it blocked?
Yeah.
Well, the other one, I swear he was naked. Grizzly argues with me now to this day. Like, I was wearing shorts. What, booty shorts? What the fuck?
Yeah. Wearing a Speedo.
I think it was less than a Speedo. But that microphone was in the right position to block anything that would have been like
Questionable.
edited. Yeah. Anything that would have shut a show down. Yeah, this one. And Adam bails out like, nope.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
I'm
to be
serious.
To be
He's-
fair, I could still see it when I go backstage.
But I mean,
It looks like he has
I
his clothes
think
at
he's
his
naked.
ankles.
okay, he's got socks. He's still naked.
Yeah. Well, no, it looks like all of his clothes were pushed down toward his ankles, like under his legs. So unless he's wearing like a string bikini or something like that, he's naked.
Oh God. He's like, I was wearing shorts. What? No, you weren't.
Maybe around your ankles.
Boy shorts, maybe. I mean, I
No.
don't. You know, like the girls wear and they call it underwear. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh God. My phone's in on the charger. I'd show you some of the pictures I got this morning. First one I get. She's laying there on the couch, stretched out in her leggings. I'm like, if I was there, I would not even need an invitation, and leggings would be hanging up as a fucking curtain, and I'd be face first, just blah, 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 right there.
Just enjoying a taco. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
Gotta, you know, even Rhino loves a pink taco. All right, so let's get a count here. Adam, between you and Julie, how many kids do you have?
7.
You have 7.
Yep.
Now, Rye, between you and Reba, where are you guys at? You're at 7. What the fuck?
Okay, so blood were only 3 for me.
You're only 3. All right. And you're 5. See,
Yep.
I'm at 3 for blood for me.
So now, obviously, Julie has 5, but that's
Right.
because we share one.
Right.
So
And then Rhino, you and Reba share how many? 1, which is little Justin. And then she had how many coming in? 2. What the fuck? So Jen and I don't share any. I've got 3. This is what we need on Southern Fried.
sometimes I get pelted by random undergarments.
So I've got 3. She has that many.
Okay.
I've got a fucking football team.
Yeah.
We've got 11. And of course, Rhino's cracking up like, ha ha, motherfucker.
Now, I don't know what Rhino's age range is for his 7.
That's,
mine
that's a good point. I may have both of you guys beat on that. So what's
mine
the age?
are 2 to 18. But they're all home living.
Ooh.
So all 7 can be at my house.
21 to 1.5.
Okay. So fairly close.
All right. So between the two of us, we are 24 to 12. Ah! I'm going to be an empty nester soon.
Yeah. I'm going to get some semblance of that here pretty soon. My oldest is working on moving out, and all the other kids are with their other parent. So it's just Julie, me, and Marcy, who's 2.
You still have Marcy. Like, the youngest ones we have are Riley, Gus, and Charlie. Charlie
Okay.
being the youngest. And when she's 12, when she turns 18, we're like, pull the slides in, load up the bike, hook up the truck, fuck everybody, we're out of here.
But if all the kids are gone, even though they're your kids, you're still kind of in an empty nest situation.
You
Kind
still
of.
have one there. I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
right
well,
now,
that's what I'm saying. For you, if all the kids are not homebound at your location,
right.
then you kind of have that empty nest situation before the last one turns 18.
But once the last one turns 18, we're like, slides in, bike on the lift, truck hooked up, adios via con Dios. We're going to go park in Seabass's yard for a month and drink all his beer. Of course, Seabass might fight us on that, but I didn't hear you, Rhino. Then we're going to go out to Hipper's place. We're going to smoke all his weed.
Good luck on that, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, she'll smoke all his weed. I'll be there after 2 hitters going,
And that's why you're never going to be main eventing Smoker Mania.
that is exactly why I will never main event Smoker Mania.
You might get that way if you're a ringside announcer at Smoker Mania.
So, did you guys see any of the highlights from Elimination Chamber last night?
Nope.
I think Rhino watched it. I got to say that the best entrance of the night was CM Punk's.
Okay.
Michael Jordan Bulls-esque entrance.
Okay.
Like, to the point that he even got Jordan's announcer. I'm going to see if I can bring it up here and at least play a bit of, give you a snippet of it.
Okay.
But that entrance, I'm like, holy crap. That was so amazing. I was blown away, right? It was just, it was fantastic. Not 2025. But they did it in Chicago, right?
Okay.
Here, let me crank this up. This is what I love. Brought the chills back. Remember that? Here we go. Let me get it back a little bit here. All right. The link to the chat, sorry.
He is the best in the world.
I mean, I was blown away when I watched that. I'm like, oh my God, it's very Bulls-esque.
Yeah. Well, it's fitting in Chicago,
Well, yeah, it's absolutely there.
especially if you are there. Why not?
It's not just being there. Like, Punk is from Chicago, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like him being from Chicago, the event occurring in Chicago, it seems fitting to do something like that.
The link is in the Southern Fried chat room, Dar. But yeah, it was one of those, like, I was like, wow. And they did this big Jordan era Bulls entrance. I was blown away. It was amazing. I loved every minute of it, right?
Right.
I think I actually liked the entrance more than I liked the match.
Okay.
Because I said the match was going to go, it was going to go Punk because you've got this build up now.
Yeah.
I've got a jet, guys. I got dinner.
All right,
coming.
Rhino, thanks for jumping in.
Yep.
Take it easy,
Talk
bud.
to you later.
Yep.
But I said the match was going to go, Punk was going to win this against Finn Balor. I kind of called that from the get, okay?
Yeah. Isn't that usually the way matches go? Is when it's in someone's hometown, they have a
close.
higher chance to win.
Yeah. So we get this great Bulls entrance that reminds you of the golden era of basketball.
Yeah.
And then it turns into just this fantastic. It was, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic match. Of course, Punk pulls it off.
Yeah.
But I called that Punk was going to win it because now you're setting up for Vegas. You got Roman Reigns, CM Punk. This is going to be an epic match.
Yeah.
My personal is I want Punk to retain. But I see a very good chance of Roman getting a title.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Right.
Hey, Dar, how's it going?
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on real quick. Where did Rye go?
Rhino bailed out to go take care of the BB.
Yep. Well,
Oh.
baby and dinner.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yep.
and probably
I'm
Reba's.
smelling barbecue ribs in the oven and chocolate cake on the counter.
I'm gonna order a chocolate cake shake later. We actually have down here, we have a new Chicago place.
Really?
Yeah, they're like claiming all authentic Chicago. I'm like, I'm gonna come in and have a fucking Chicago dog, you motherfuckers. And if you fuck that up, I'm gonna tell you all about it. I was raised up there. You cannot mess up a Chicago dog and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't know nothing what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
Do they have an alcohol section so that you
I
can go and
have
get them
had
a Lord?
Chicago dogs at Wrigley Field.
Well,
I have had them at the United Center watching the Bulls and the Blackhawks. I know a Chicago dog. Uh-oh. Oh, one of my fault. Okay. I was waiting for the old lady to call and go, you need to shut the fuck up.
I got lucky the other night. The Avalanche were facing the Blackhawks. And
yeah,
it was
you
up.
got lucky if the Blackhawks lost.
Yeah, yeah, I got lucky because the Blackhawks took an early lead, 1-0. And it wasn't until like the end of the second, beginning of the third, that the Avalanche caught up and ended up winning 2-1.
I am going to have to
was
go up
that
there and
hockey?
get out of my team.
Yep.
That was hockey?
Yep.
Oh, man, hockey. Man, every time I watch a hockey game or whatever on TV or whatever, somebody get their tooth out. I don't know.
That's been known to happen from time to time.
Yeah, you know, at least once a game. As you guys talk about that, I need to recharge my drink.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Recharge
you go to see a fight and maybe some hockey gets played. You know, that's usually how it goes.
That's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
it is. My first hockey game ever was in West Palm Beach at the Leaky Teepee. And that was a nickname for it, Leaky Teepee.
Okay.
And then I was there and we went with a lot of girlfriends, you know, because we didn't know what we were doing. We were just, hey, let's go to a hockey game. We didn't know what we were doing, you know. And we ended up being there and it was so much fun. We saw boys get their teeth knocked out, you know, and hit by the, you know, plastic, whatever, and all. And it was like, oh, okay, this is fun. No.
Yeah, I've heard that if you can get the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers in a game, that's one of the most exciting and violent games in the NHL.
I heard that too.
Like
I
they
heard about
they
that.
are just so hard against each other.
No, that's
I will
like
argue
me in
that.
golf. Hit a little ball, you know, down the.
If you're talking hockey, I'll argue that.
Well, you'll argue that Tampa Bay versus Florida isn't a really like violent rivalry.
Chicago versus St. Louis, Chicago versus Boston.
Okay, see,
Well,
there we go.
I'm not saying that the games in Florida are the most violent ones, but I'm saying that they are a good and usually violent game.
But I'm saying Chicago versus Boston Bruins. Ooh.
Listen, they had a game against each other earlier this year. There were more penalty minutes than the game was long. Okay,
yes, exactly. That's Chicago versus Boston.
But no, at the Lightning Panthers game, it was like 136 penalty minutes in a 90-minute game.
Hey, so how long do you think if I?
So that's like an hour and a half, right? 90 minutes.
90 minutes is an hour and a half.
Yeah,
that doesn't seem long.
How long before I admit this do you think I'm going to get a text message from the old lady yelling at me?
Old lady, you got an old lady?
Yeah, I got an old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, TJ, I thought you were like the young guy. You're not going to have a woman to bog you down.
Well, there's a long story behind this one.
Okay.
And she's the one I knew could take me in about half a heartbeat.
Okay.
And
then she's a good one.
she's finally claimed the title.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying
And
nothing
Adam
bad about nobody.
Adam knows all about her from
Who?
her time as one of my main bartenders to now.
Yep.
She was a bartender.
Oh, she knows damn lot about bartending now.
Oh my.
I would love to open a bar for her here. She would decimate the competition that fast.
I might have to move up there, huh?
I'm gonna have to not go into that bar. I won't leave sober.
Yeah. TJ's old lady has some strings to tie up first.
Yeah.
Before doing it.
She has a couple issues to wrap up, but
yeah. But don't we all usually?
She's heading this way, and we've always had this great connection.
PJ, I hope everything works out with you guys. Okay.
I hope she doesn't get mad at me and try to stuff a knife in my butt. I mean, that's
why is it
very violent.
Butt? Why is it the butt?
Is it a stain branded poop knife?
No,
at least no.
No, we're talking
Stain.
like Bowie knife.
Oh, I saw a stain earlier today.
She can be very violent. So I do my best not to piss her off to that point. I will piss her off.
Just not.
Oh yeah, men can
I just try to avoid that point.
Yeah.
Now
I got that every day. Uh-huh.
Now, once she's living here, I might piss her off to that point, and then I'll just lock myself in my coach and be like, "You stay in the house. Fuck you. I'm going over here." Will it succeed? Well, I mean, I finally cleaned my kitchen up, but
oh my gosh.
Oh, I know,
TJ,
right?
TJ, my girlfriend's coming.
There's no
and the guest room's almost cleaned out, and the den's almost cleaned out. You know
There's
what that
no
means?
dishes back there. Like I've got 2 cups and a fork that need to be washed.
No, okay, whatever.
Really? I wish I could take the camera. I wish I
love
had
you, TJ.
I would walk it over there and go, really? What? That's what I got left. Now, I will say that, like, between when I did the dishes last week and now, or between when I did the dishes last week and prior to that, it had been like 3 months. I ripped the crock pot.
Wait a minute. Drop that truck back three blocks. Okay. Because
no, I said 3 months.
I did the same thing because I didn't do nothing. Marty did everything.
Yeah, well, I didn't have anybody do anything. I had to do it myself.
I know that, but me, I had, Marty and stuff, and Adam, I don't know. Did you know that I went through chemo?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. It's been so long.
It's okay.
So my crock pot, which is one of my favorite things to cook with.
Oh, I love my crock pot.
And my favorite skillet. I hadn't opened them in like 3 months. And there was still stuff in them. And I'm going,
ooh,
not going to be good. This is not good. I'm outside
throw those away
with a garden hose. And I ripped the lid off. I think I was talking to Adam when I ripped the lid off the crock pot. And I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, I had to mute the phone.
And I'm hosing.
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
hosing
awful.
the crock pot out. I had to
go
take
buy
the
another
handle off of the
I'm
lid
not
of
ready
the
to buy
crock pot
another
to
one.
get everything cleaned up.
Yeah. I love
My
my crock
favorite
pot.
skillet, I got it cleaned up. It's ready to go. I'm like, I have all of my stuff that I cook with and I eat with. This is the first time this cabinet has been full of my dishes in 3 months. And I'm like, I have 15 plates? I didn't know that. Holy shit. I've got 400 forks. What the fuck?
Well, it's because you kept buying them when you should have been washing them.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can handle this. So tomorrow I'm actually going to do something I have not done in months. After I get off of work tomorrow, before the cast, I am going grocery shopping.
Really?
And I'm going to actually have everything here to cook.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to like actually having home cooked stuff, but I've got to get back into the habit of I cook, I package it for leftovers later, clean my cookware and put it away, and then I can have it for eating, and I can throw it in a nuker and cook it up, right?
Right.
But I got to get back into the habit. I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Now I've got, Jen there on the other side, like, you better take your fucking meds. Oh shit, I forgot to take my shot this weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, she's not here. I won't die.
Who's not here?
Jen, my other half.
Oh, your other half. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I forgot to take my shot this weekend. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to die. She's not here. Now, if she's listening right now, I will get a call within about another 12 minutes going, you son of a bitch. Yes, ma'am.
I baked a cake.
You baked a cake?
Chocolate cake.
All right, now.
See, that looks so good that I'm going to take my insulin.
Now that Dar's here, I could get a female opinion on this. And Adam, I want your opinion before Dar gives hers.
Okay.
All right, so Jen's birthday is Valentine's Day.
You're fine.
That just passed.
What's that?
You're already past due.
No. I got her covered.
You just got started back up with her, man.
No, I got it covered. I got that covered. I did good with that this year. But
okay.
My question is on an like this year I combined them.
Oh no.
But
no.
on an annual, is it good to combine them? Or do I have to do one for birthday, one for Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Oh, that's
for those who don't know, my birthday is New Year's Day.
Yeah.
As a kid, I got the dreaded Christmas birthday presents, which was a fucking joke because they pulled one of my Christmas gifts, which was the same amount as everybody else, and just gave it to me later. So TJ, don't do that.
Oh, come on.
Do something different, TJ.
Give her birthday stuff the day before or the day after, something like that. Make them separate and special.
Okay, so
don't combine them. No.
So if for Valentine's Day I want to get her Osbach chocolate covered cherries, which is alcohol and chocolate covered cherries.
Okay.
And I go, here you go. That's for Valentine's Day. But then her birthday gift is I slap a bow on my head and I wrap myself in cellophane. I go, unwrap me.
No, because you see, at that point, that's still considered a Valentine's Day gift. Now, if you do that the day after as well, now it's a birthday gift. Because Valentine's Day,
we're getting told no.
Like, I'm just saying. I mean, you can do that on Valentine's Day. It's not a birthday gift. It's a Valentine's Day gift. Help yourself in that aspect. Get it twice.
I mean, she loved the locket I got her.
Okay.
Because I got her a 24 karat gold locket. Heart-shaped. And on the front of the locket, it said forever and always.
Okay.
You open the locket, there's a picture of the two of us in the locket. And then on the other side of the locket, it said always and forever.
Okay.
Which both of us loved the originals. All right. Vampire Diaries were bullshit. Legacies was hokey, but the originals was funnier than fuck.
Yeah, I have my own issue with Vampire Diaries having to do with my ex.
Well, It was horrible.
All right, are we talking about exes? Because if you are, I'm leaving.
No. We're talking about different TV shows and how it affected us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm biased against one of the TV shows he said because of my ex.
Right. Like I'm biased against Vampire Diaries on principle because
wait a minute.
I thought it sucked.
I want to show you something. Okay, wait a minute. All right.
But the original, because I liked the character Klaus Michelson.
Okay.
So the originals, I really got into. It was darker. There was so much more like meat and potatoes to that show. I was all about it. I was like, oh man, hey, the original's on. I'm gonna go watch this. Klaus is gonna eat somebody's heart today. I want to watch the originals, you know?
Yeah.
Legacies was Klaus's daughter, Hope. And there were some good episodes, don't get me wrong. Like my favorite one of that was when Hope became the tribrid and like killed everything.
Okay.
And continued to kill everything. I'm like, all right, the end of Legacies was great. The whole build up to it was terrible.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
Do you remember a gentleman named Jody from a 1960s TV show?
Jody.
From I think Father's Knows Best? No, it wasn't that.
Father Knows Best was the 50s.
No, it was in the 60s because I
would have to be
had
very
lunch with
because it was black and white.
No, I had lunch. Somebody put me in a thing, a sweepstakes for something when I was little. I mean, when I was little, I vaguely remember it. I remember I wore a yellow chiffon dress, and we went to lunch, and we all had Jody. First name was Jody, and it was a guy.
Okay.
And it was I could see the guy right now. See the man, the dad, and he was awesome. I mean, and I had lunch with this guy, and I spilled chocolate ice cream on my yellow chiffon dress. And you didn't want to do that because you loved this little boy, okay, on this TV show in the 1960s. Jody. I mean, he's still alive. The funny thing is he's still
one
alive.
of my favorite shows from the 50s and 60s had this theme song. Oh, if it'll play. Hang on, you fucker. Here we go.
I hear it, but I don't see it. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't. Where is? It might be in here. It might be on this one. I got so many different.
I love the Monsters.
I love the Monsters too. I love them all. Even Ugg. Was it Ugg? I like Ugg. But the thing is, it was so fun. It was so. Oh no, I do have it on my phone. Okay. Because I brought it to my. Okay. Hold on. Okay, darling, you're thinking out loud too much. Okay.
Well, I
go
back. I remember Nick.
Look at this guy.
Remember. Oh my God, that looks like a Young Hippers.
That's Jody.
You sure that's not from the 40s?
No, that's Jody. Jody from that TV show. Johnny Whitaker. I'm not Jody. I'm sorry. Johnny Whitaker, who played Jody in the hit 1960s TV show Family Affair, 1966 to 1971. Here he is today at 63 years old, but this was a few years ago. So
wow.
Yeah. So
I think due to this, TJ, I have to admit I'm a millennial. This is out of my time range.
Yes. You should admit that.
But he was
like
so
I remember
good.
growing up.
He
I remember
was so
growing up,
good.
they had Nick at Night. Okay, so Nick
Yes,
at Night.
I remember that.
So like you had I forget, I think it was like Count Duckula, and then it went to Looney Tunes, and you got a half hour of Looney Tunes, and then went to Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you got into Nick at Night, it was Mr. Ed, the Munsters,
Green Acres.
Green Acres.
Oh, Green
54,
Acres.
Where are you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, all these
Green Acres.
Get Smart.
Oh God, I love Get Smart. I miss Get Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Was
Smart.
that the one with the
fantastic.
phone on the shoe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Before Inspector Gadget.
We are going to go ahead. Yeah. I mean, my
Yeah.
God, it was fantastic. And
Yep.
you had all of this stuff that was TV when it broke out.
Yeah.
When it blew up in the 50s and the 60s. I mean, they were not even showing Happy Days because it was too new at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragnet. Yeah, Car 54.
Yes.
Where are you?
Car 54 was great.
Yeah.
Are we bringing back memories or what?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I
So,
watched
I mean,
a lot of Nick
had-
at Night as a
Like they
like
wouldn't
as a kid.
play MASH. MASH was too new for Nick.
MASH. I love MASH. I love MASH.
MASH to this day is still one of my favorite TV shows.
Oh my God.
I have the Medicine and Martinis set.
I finally bought it. I do have it now.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. That's
Look.
Major. Oh, I'm sorry, Major baby.
Mm-hmm.
God so loved the world, he gave us beer. I thought that was whiskey.
No, it was beer. Well, it could be both.
I tend to disagree.
But TJ, this is for both of us, okay? Or all three of us, actually.
I
all three
still
of
love
us.
my whiskey. Well,
That's
Adam's
for you
did not
too.
drink.
Well, it's not that I can't drink. I just don't drink that often.
Well, you
Oh,
have
you don't drink. Okay, Adam. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
I'm
well, no,
sorry.
it's
I did not know that. I did
no,
not know
it's
that.
it's not because of any medical ailment or whatever.
You just don't
it's
want
because
to.
of the small
I
wiener.
just
You don't want to.
right.
See? There you go. Okay.
No, it's
I
just
did it for 6 months or for 5 months. I did it for 5 months. I did.
it's like I've never seen a point in getting drunk. I've
Well,
I've
I get-
had
I
a
get
few
drunk
drinks
and
here or
fall
there.
Down. Yeah.
I mean, I'll have a drink about once or twice a year at like
Okay.
Thanksgiving and Christmas to kind
Yeah.
of take the edge off of having family around and hard concentration.
Yeah.
Can I,
You know,
I don't
can
know.
I
I
issue
don't
you a
have family
challenge
no
to
more.
raise money?
I don't have family
a
no
challenge.
more.
What for me?
Yes, you.
That only depends on what it is.
I was thinking, quail eggs and old style.
No,
No.
I've seen
I'm
some
leaving. Come on, guys.
TJ. I've seen a close acquaintance
Amigos.
of ours do that.
I would
And
never. How would you accuse me of coming up with something like that?
I didn't say you came up with it, but that sounds like you're protesting too much there.
I would never subject somebody through that.
Yeah, right.
I am right. Thank you.
No, right. Like, right.
You
I would-
guys are awesome. I love you guys.
I would never
that?
force anyone
Thank
to
you.
drink hot old style and eat pickled quail eggs while doing
Actually,
it.
you know you're
I
going to
gotta go
tell
get
me
it.
to drink Malort while I do it too.
No, nobody should ever drink Malort. That stuff is terrible.
No, now what I will do is I have some McGillicuddy's cherry alcohol,
I love
and
cherry.
I'll add that to like my Pepsi or whatever. But yeah, I don't usually.
I would be happy to set you down with hippers, and you guys smoke weed together.
No, because I don't do that either.
Ah,
I know I'm such a
I know you're a straight.
Oh, TJ, guess what?
What's that?
I have to go out in the living room or the dining room. I got to go sit in the dining room now to turn on my part 2 of my YouTube channel.
Well, we're getting pretty close to wrapping up. So do you
Oh,
have?
well,
Some
I know. I know
thoughts?
you are. I know you are. But I'm just saying for me, I'm going to, yes, dear.
Yeah.
I'm not babbling about nothing. Well, what are you babbling
This makes me miss
about?
Irene.
I don't know. I heard you say you gotta go, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Gotta go. Gotta move. He just asked me to move from here to.
Well, that's fine. I want you to spend some time with your hubby. So, do you have any final thoughts?
Nah, whatever.
valid point. Valid point.
When we've been married for so long, we're just like, okay, whatever. All right.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
by the time Jen and I get to that point, she's going to try to ride my lap while I'm driving the coach,
Well, yeah, she would.
and I'm okay with that.
Although I don't
if
even
I
know
don't
who she
wreck.
is. So,
Hmm.
but no.
So,
He
do you have
asked me
some
to
final
move
thoughts
from
before you
out
log out?
here to in there, but not right away. He's bringing the ribs out from the oven. So.
Ah,
Ah.
While you're eating, I'll do what I gotta do. I can do 5 minutes.
That's
That sounds
fine.
like
Whatever
fun.
you got to do, it's fine. I don't care what he has to do. I'll move. I have a movable laptop.
Well, like I said, do you have some? Because I'm getting ready to wrap it up. So, do you have some final thoughts for tonight?
Do I have final thoughts tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. TJ.
I am
have-
innocent.
No. TJ. I'm just going to say, yeah, and I've been drinking a little bit, so,
I've
forgive
been
me.
drinking a lot of bit, so we're right there.
Okay. All right. Whatever. All right. TJ, you know how much I love you.
I'm
Do you
listening.
do you know how much I love you?
Yes.
Okay. I love you as a friend. I love you as a brother.
I'm a little younger.
You're a younger brother. Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm that asshole. Okay.
You
I've
have
got
your
a younger
moments.
brother. He's a dick.
You have some moments, TJ.
Oh, he's calling me a dick. Okay. But no, he's not calling me that because he would never call me that. Because he would never call me that.
No, he's referring to himself
I'm
as
just
a
sitting here
dick.
thinking, let me think a couple seconds, okay?
Thanks,
TJ.
Corey. I appreciate it. Corey says, had to take a call, but the whole AI trucking thing is a bad idea. Good thing I'm going back to school and I'm going to be out by the time that becomes a thing.
Well, good. Hey, TJ, guess what? I love
Who?
you.
Love you too.
Adam?
I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad the cancer is finally in remission. So you kicked its ass.
So far. But I always have to keep an eye on it.
However, if it
What?
decides to get out of hand again, we're going to take that cancer and we're going to put it in Stain's butt.
Why
I
in
don't-
Steve's butt?
I don't
Because
know what
nothing can survive
Why?
going in Stain's butt.
TJ, you have this fascination with butts, especially Steve's butt,
That's
And-
the thing.
and you're beginning to make me wonder.
Well, I mean, if we put the cancer in Steve's butt, and then everybody pees in Steve's butt, then the cancer's
No,
gonna die.
You see,
no.
it's all about Steve's
no
butt with
cancer
you,
and no
TJ.
Steve's butt. Okay, I love Steve. I love
TJ, leave Steve's butt alone.
Thank you.
Oh
Adam.
wow! Wow, you're gonna go there. Here, hang on.
All right.
I think I may have an answer to that. I got.
Bye, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Love you too, Dark.
Okay, wait a minute.
Being in Stains, but ain't so cool. Well, sometimes it makes me drool. Being in Stains, but ain't so cool. So please tell me, Stain, why my dinky feels so blue. So everyone in the Southern Fried Radio, like Rhino, wanna be in Stains, but TJ wanna be.
I do not.
In Stains, but too hostile wants to be in his butt. C-Bass wants to be in his butt. Oh, why, seem everyone wants to just be in his butt of his too.
I can't help it. that fucking song is hysterical. Everybody wanna pee in Stain's butt too, like Adam want to pee.
No. No. I do not want a visual of Steve's butt. I'm sorry. No.
Look, it said everybody wants to pee in
No.
Stain's butt.
No. I
No.
do not want to pee in Steve's butt. No.
The song said everybody.
I don't care.
Smalls argued that. Smalls got included into the sequel song about
That
peeing
is-
in Stain's butt.
That does not mean I'm going to say yes, I want to, because I do not want to.
No, Smalls said that he didn't want to either, but he got included.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say I'm going to be excluded from the song.
Well, it didn't work either way because
Yeah.
you know it's like everybody wants to pee in Stain's butt.
No.
What do you got for final thoughts tonight?
Well, first off, what I got to say
Chat room, I'm listening. What the
What
fuck?
the fuck, TJ? Come on, man. I'm trying to give you. Come on, man.
I am not touching a damn thing.
Can't prove it.
Yes, I can. You're the only other one with admin privileges.
I know. Just trying to make a joke. but, hey, it's cool.
And chat room, I'm watching for your final comments as well.
I don't have much final thoughts tonight. It's been a good night for the most part. Minimal contact with my ex. Very good. Got to spend time with my kids. Also good.
And you did
So-
not pee in Stain's butt.
Yeah. So I still qualify for that achievement, making not everybody wants to do that. TJ
No, no.
on the other
It's everybody once, not everybody did.
no. I don't want. And I am not going to.
Here, hang on. let me
TJ
find
talks
it.
about it a lot, like he wants to or has already. But I cannot
Here.
confirm nor deny whether or not he has or not. Uh-oh.
I'm letting the hippers know.
No. It's like, why would you do that, TJ? Why?
I just said hippers. Adam says that he does not want to pee in Stain's butt, so he does not include himself in everybody.
Like, listen, to the point, I'll consider myself a nobody. That way he can maintain the everybody, because I am nobody. I do not count.
So then we've got to make a song that nobody wants to pee in Stain's butt.
That's on Hippers, I guess.
Nan is actually broadcasting on Southern Fried Radio right now. I encourage you guys all to tune in. She does great music. She is she's an awesome Canadian gal. In her mid-60s. Looks like that back in the day she might have been a fucking smoke show, dude.
Really?
I mean, like, yeah, serious smoke show. But she's got a French husband that might kill all of us.
Really?
He's French and native.
But he's French.
Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous from pee in the butt?
Well, weirder things happen from a French side, I guess.
Well, Nan's like, there seems to be a fixation on peeing in people's butts here on Southern Fried Radio.
You ever wonder why I'm not like pushing to get into Southern Fried Radio?
I think you do great on Southern Fried, though.
I don't want to get into that initiation ritual.
I think you do good.
It's like, but if people want to see me, I do have a Weird Frequencies later on this evening. So. Like Rob Hansen says it's going to be at 7, but I'm sure it's going to be at like 8. He always runs late. So.
And Nan's like, welcome back, TJ. Now sit. And I'm like, hey, my old lady tells me when I need to sit. Uh-oh, she's agreeing with Nan. Damn, now I need to sit.
Is it at least a comfortable chair on like your old lady's face or something?
I want my old lady to sit on my face. Wait, well, okay. So, hey, everybody have a great night. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. God, we are way past what we usually do. Welcome back to Sundays. Smoker Mania, 7 weeks away. April 20th, 6 p.m. on my show on Southern Fried and on here. We're going to simulcast it. We're going to have a great show. Adam's going to go ahead and make sure that Smalls pees in Stain's butt.
He can take my turn.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a great night tonight. I will see you again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on Southern Fried Radio for Texas Toasted Mayhem. I will see you Thursday for Texas Toasted Mayhem from 6 to 8:30. Here for Amigos After Dark Thursday night. Everybody take care. God bless for me and Adam. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.